There is a limited run at an art exhibit that is helping to support an important program. So Dina's standing by to get more details. Hi,
yes,
Dina.
we love checking in with Archival Gallery in Sacramento, and they have an incredible display of artwork right now that you've got to go look at, and it's all to help a good cause. So we're looking now. Okay, so we have Dee Oldham-Neath. Good morning to you, the gallery director for Archival. What are you all featuring right now? And the canvas is really the story.
It is the story. We are doing a benefit for Meals on Wheels. We're all familiar with that. That helps our elderly citizens here get one meal and somebody to check on them once a day. We're doing a golf tournament in conjunction with a golf ball painted exhibit. These are huge golf balls that can go outside that local artists, this is Stephanie Steiner, who's actually showing at Archival right now, have done and donated. So we're going to auction them off. You're going to auction them off.
Okay, so this all started July 9th, right? Yesterday, goes through the 12th. A second Saturday, of course, is coming up, which is a big deal for the corridor that your shop is on or your gallery is on, but also this is a chance for the public to come out for a reception. So tell me more about what's happening on Saturday.
Second Saturday is our usual reception. All the artists that did these golf balls will be here, so you can meet them and ask them questions. The online auction will open up, and this is all leading up to these balls will be moved from the gallery and placed in various places around town, and then auctioned off in October when they do the actual golf tournament.
Okay, so I know that this is all happening in conjunction with a great nonprofit, a great cause. For you as a gallery director to be able to see these artists really, I mean, this is a different type of a canvas for them, doing the golf balls like this, these beautiful pieces of art. How challenging is it, though, to be able to get all of that transferred onto something that is so uneven, like a golf ball? And is it going to last? Do they have something on it to make sure it doesn't rub off?
Yes. Yeah, they've actually been graffiti coated, so they can go outside. We had the golf balls manufactured, and the biggest thing with curating, you know, which artists we're going to do it is you're asking somebody who's a painter and works two-dimensionally to change the way they work and work three-dimensionally.
Totally. Yeah, it's so impressive. And so take me through some of the other just kind of pieces that you have. I love this one here of the golfer in his swing.
This is a Sacramento favorite. David Garibaldi did this, and he did not paint it upside down. You might be familiar with him. He was on America's Got Talent, and he does those big, giant portraits. But it's done all the way around.
Oh my gosh!
So it's, you know, completely viewable. It comes with this big cement stand, so if you live on a golf course, what a fun thing to put in your yard.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, we've featured David on the show. We've seen him in the prime of him actually like doing the whole bit, right? And then what's this one here that you have that you want to show us on the side?
These are actually half of a golf ball, and it's a table.
Oh!
So these go inside. So perfect for your man cave.
Oh my gosh.
This is Christina Silva did this one.
That is so cool and so unique. Look at it, it's the half. Now I see it. Okay, Dee, well, stick with us because we're going to have much more coming up in the next half hour. We're going to make sure we link all of your details, the Archival Gallery in Sacramento. This is obviously something that you want to check out while it's here on display through the 12th. That reception coming up on Saturday, too. So we'll have all those details linked to Good Day Sacramento. Yes, a glass of champagne and a little bit of golf to go with it. Dee, thank you so much. We'll be checking in with you all at 10 a.m. That is so cool and so impressive. And I love that David Garibaldi kind of changed what he did, you know, to do it onto a golf ball.
I love that. I normally never bother people when they're off on vacation, but I'm so tempted to text John and tell him about that.
Yes.
Because he might need one of those, even the table.
Will he forgive you if you do that while he's on his time off?
He'll get over it.
It's about golf.
Okay.
It's whatever.
Thanks, Dina. There's an important fundraiser that is raising money for Meals on Wheels, and they're doing it through some fantastic, very visionary art. Dina is checking back with the organizers to get the details about golf ball art.
Yes. Okay, so this is a really cool exhibit that you can see now at the Archival Gallery in Sacramento, and some notable artists have actually put a lot of incredible work on these golf balls. So right now we are joined by Joanne Hall, who's the owner, founder of Golf Tourney Pros. You are there at Archival showing some of these incredible pieces. So first of all, Joanne, let's talk about what is on display, and the connection to Meals on Wheels, because this is all for a great cause.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Well, on display, we have 15 local artists, some really notable ones, a couple new ones. This one right here, this little guy is Slice. The artist is Scott Runyon, and he does some, his monkeys are kind of his thing, so he has some amazing pieces that he has. And as Dee had mentioned earlier, all of the artists donated their time. The event is actually a golf tournament October 20th, and you can find out more about it on capitalcitygolf.com. We partnered with Meals on Wheels, and part of the idea for the exhibit was also to engage the community. When you go to golf tournaments, you might have 150 to 200 golfers, but there's not that community involvement. So the idea of the art is to have, you can participate whether you're actually at the event or not. So you can visit these balls. They're going to be displayed throughout 15 locations throughout the Sacramento region. A couple different breweries, Cupros is one of them, Top Golf, and you can find out more about the actual locations by visiting the website.
And the goal here is to actually auction these off, right? And so there will be an auction that will then help to benefit Meals on Wheels. These artists, you said, donating their time and getting super creative. We see artists using the golf ball as a canvas. We've seen one cut in half as a table. We're looking at some of the other images of the artists who actually painted on them. For you, being able to see this connection, though, to some of these local artists now giving back to a nonprofit like Meals on Wheels, I'm sure that's got to feel pretty special to help such a great cause.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, having the right partner is key, and Meals on Wheels is such a tremendous community, organization. I had this actually idea for this type of exhibit about 10 years ago, and it was really just finding the right partner. And when we started collaborating with Meals on Wheels and talked about doing the exhibit, obviously it's a very big undertaking, but I just have loved meeting with all the artists and them telling me how they come up with the pieces. And as you mentioned earlier, each one of them found their different path, but all of them, I loved how they were so excited about it. They're like, wow, this was really fun to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Feels good too. Yeah. Okay, so this, of course, right now, Archival Gallery in Sacramento. This is over on Folsom Boulevard, East Sacramento. The second Saturday event, there's going to be a reception July 12th, and that starts at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Folks will get to meet the artists, right?
Yes, correct. They're going to be here. There are a couple other, I think, Scott had panned. This is Dawn Peterson over here. She's well known for a lot of her like art, well, not the mothball, but like animal pieces.
Yes.
And then we have Jill Efstroff down here. Most people are familiar with her work as well.
Yes.
And then we have an artist over here, Matt Kavanaugh. If you actually go to Movement Brewery, his murals are all over the brewery.
Yes, I've been
so
there.
his will be displayed there.
Oh, very cool.
So there's some familiarity. I think people will notice a lot of the artist's work.
Yes, so we love it.
And again, you can find out more. They're actually going to be up for auction as of tonight.
Okay, wonderful. Joanne Hall, thank you so much for joining us. You and Dee, they're both at Archival Gallery East Sacramento. We appreciate your time, and we'll be looking forward to seeing how that golf tournament shakes up too, coming up here in several weeks. All right, Court, we'll send it back over to you.
Thank you so much.